Hello dear student. Today in grammar, our subject is grammar, and in unit 2 lesson 4 we are going to talk about to and enough. Let's start. We use to mean more than is needed or wanted, or more than is suitable or enough. To is used in the positive sentence. And what about enough? We use enough to mean as much as is necessary, in the amount or to the degree needed. Enough is used in the negative sentences. Let me show you the rule of to. How can we use to in the sentence? This rule of to, if we have a subject in the sentence. We have subject at the beginning, and then we have verb to be. It means is, are, and then we have to followed by an adjective, and then we have to base. It means if we have adjective followed by to, and then we have to base. We have examples here. I am too tired to prepare my lesson. Look at this example. We have verb to be, and then we have to followed by an adjective, and then we have to prepare, which is to base. The second example, you are too young to see this film. We have verb to be, are, and then we have to, and then we have an adjective, too young, and to see is the to base. Another example, he is too young to go to college. We have verb to be, and then we have to followed by an adjective, which is young. It means if we have an adjective, the adjective followed by to. It was too expensive for me to buy. Too expensive, this is an adjective, and then we have for me, it means me here is an object, and then we have to buy. To buy is the preposition, and then we have the base. We have another form of to if we have a noun in this sentence. We have subject, as we said previously, and then we have verb to be, and then we have to. To can be followed by a noun with these words like much, many, and few or little, and then we have a noun here, and then we have to plus base. Look at these examples. There are too many letters to tired. Letters here is a noun, and can followed by to, and then we have to base, to read. Too many letters to read. Letters here is not an adjective. There are too much revision to do. Too much revision to do. There are too few hours in the day to do everything. Hours here is a noun. And there are too much homework to do. Homework here is a noun. Too much homework to do. And another example, I think that is too much to try and do. Too much to try and do. It means to can be followed by a noun or one of these words, or it can be followed by both. One of these words, much, many, few, little, and then we have a noun. And now let me explain enough, or what are the forms of enough in the sentence. This is the general form of general rule of enough. We have subject at the beginning, and then we have verb to be. As we said, we use enough with the negative sentence. That's why here we have note with the verb to be. With is, are, and then we have an adjective. After that, we have enough, to plus base. It means if you have an adjective in the sentence, an adjective comes before enough. We have example here. She was not Look at this example. We have a negative sentence, not, and then we have tall, which is an adjective, and then we have enough to followed by a base, which is touch the fan. She was not tall enough to touch the fan, because we have an adjective here and an adjective comes before enough to. You are not strong enough to field or to lift the bags. Also, this sentence is in the negative, that's why we use enough to. And in strong, which is an adjective, comes before enough to. He is not old enough to go to college. We have old, here is an adjective, and then we have enough to. We aren't rich enough to do that. We aren't, this is the negative sentence, and then we have an adjective. After an adjective we have enough to, and then we have base. We have another form or structure for enough. If we have a verb to do in the sentence and then not, like the second one, subject, do, or does, or did, and then we have not. As we said, we use enough with a negative sentence, but instead of the verb to be, we may have this auxiliary verb, do, does, and did, and then we have enough. After enough we have a noun. It means if we have a noun in the sentence, noun comes after enough. Look at these examples. There are enough hours. In this sentence we have verb to be, not, and then enough followed by a noun. Hours in the day to revise everything. There wasn't enough time to answer it. There wasn't enough time to answer it. Also in this example we have verb to be, not, and then we have enough. After enough we have a noun. As we said, if you have a noun, and the noun comes after enough. And then we have to answer. To answer here is to base. The third one, we don't have enough time to buy it. We don't have. This is not this is not verb to be. We have do here, don't, the negative form, which is an auxiliary verb. That's why we use enough, and after enough we have time. Time here is a noun. He doesn't have enough energy to walk all day. We have energy, which is a noun, and followed by enough. The summary. Today we talked about to, or we have talked about to and enough. This is the structure of to. If we have an adjective, the adjectives or the adjective comes after to, and if we have enough, the adjective comes before enough. We have examples here. This one is for to. He is too young to go to college, but with the second one we use enough because the sentence is negative. He is not, and then we have an adjective before enough. We say he is not old enough to go to college. Thanks for you.